So, how did I get here? Did I rent a hotel for myself? There is almost nobody here, just my family and a couple of birds actually. So I am in Conceição da Barra. Don't laugh too much if I pronounce that wrong. But so I drove up here. It took me about 4 hours, and I left from Vila Velha, which is right next to Vitória. So we call this a pastel of bacalhau. It's like salted cod. If you look inside, it opens up. They fried it right when I ordered it. So inside is like kind of salted codfish.
Pocket of goodness.
Yeah. Of course, dairy free, right? It's delicious. I haven't made it to the fish yet, but this little part here, it's like fried, very nice. I'm trying to get to the bacalhau part.
Is it good?
It's amazing.
E a Lourdes? What do you think? O que você acha? Tá bom?
Now, driving in Brazil can be fun and interesting. Why does it take 4 hours? Is it really that far? The answer is no, it isn't. But the roads are actually a little bit challenging at times because there's only one lane on each side of the highway, and there's a lot of trucks and buses, construction, and the speed is not high like an interstate. So you'll see signs that say 60 or 80 kilometers per hour. Nothing is miles per hour, it's kilometers per hour. And of course, 60 kilometers per hour is only like 35, 40 miles an hour. So the majority of the time, of course, if you're following the speed limits, right, you will be only going like 35, 40 miles an hour, which that's why the trip will take you for sometimes 5, 6 hours to go in between the two. To my knowledge, someone correct me if I'm wrong, there is not a closer airport to get here. So the best way to come in is to Vitória, and then to come by car or bus all the way up to São Mateus. And then where I am now is about 45 minutes from São Mateus. Again, by car, going at, you know, the slow speeds. Driving in Brazil is fun. Let me put it that way. However, you have to be careful at times because all of a sudden, and I would literally I'd put it this way. So I've driven around the US a lot. I love highways. I love driving fast as I can on a highway, right? I would say that they call BR-61, it's like BR-101 is the highway that, you know, comes in between Vitória and São Mateus. It would be kind of equivalent to almost like a Route 66 situation in the US. So there are some parts where you can go a kind of good speed, 80 kilometers per hour, which is again probably like 45, 50. But then there are other parts where you can only go like 20 miles an hour. So it goes down to 40 kilometers an hour, and sometimes even 20, which is even less. So you'll go through like little villages, little towns, where it goes slow, and you'll pick up again. And then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, you will have speed bumps. They're called quebra-molas. Some of them will be marked, and some of them won't be. Now, here's the fun thing about it. If you're driving at night and you're not going the speed limit, you know, you're going a little bit over, and you hit one of these things because it's unmarked. It's not even yellow, by the way. It matches the asphalt. You will go airborne in your car with everybody in your car. It's like an adventure ride. So of course, if you know the area, you know where to spot them, you know where they'll be, then that's fine. However, if you don't, you just have to take a little bit of caution sometimes, and expect that every now and then, weirdly enough, in places that you wouldn't expect, you will have speed bumps. Why speed bumps on a Route 66 road? I don't know. If someone can tell me, please put it down below. Of course, obviously, like I said, there are some villages there's obviously people walking around, you know, kids. So you want to use caution, and maybe that's why they're worried about the speed. But I will tell you that sometimes that is not the case. I have seen roads where it is literally straight highway, and I don't see houses for miles. And out of nowhere, you will just see a speed bump. I mean, literally, and it will take you for a ride. You can blow a tire. You have to be really, really careful about that. I'd say as I've been driving here the past like 10 years, it's gotten significantly better in terms of having a sign to warn you when the speed bump is coming. But there are still some spots I found, even last night coming here to this hotel, where they're not marked coming in, but I was looking actually as I go to leave, they're on the other side. So, which is kind of funky, right? Because now when I'm leaving, they'll be marked, but when I came in, they were unmarked. So just use some caution with that. In terms of gas and everything, you know, again, it's, you know, it can be a fun economics class trying to compute how much the gas is in Brazil versus in the US, in terms of liters and gallons, how much you get. I will tell you the gas, if you do all the calculations, is more expensive in Brazil than it is in the US. In order to make the drive from Vitória up to here where I am, it was about probably $37. So in reals, almost 300 reals, which is again very expensive probably for someone who lives here. I'm imagining if a big family comes here, 5-6 people in a car, they might divide the cost of the gas, but the gas can be expensive, which is why some people will use a bus. Bus tickets can be a little bit cheaper in order to get here. So driving is definitely an adventure. I love it. It gives you obviously the ease and the convenience of getting around without having to wait for a bus, you know, without having to be kind of tight in a bus with other people. So, but that is an option. And of course the train is also an option, but it doesn't come here. The train only goes the other direction, as we saw in my other video. And if you didn't see that video, I'm gonna put the link somewhere, you can go check it out. But so you have either bus or shared, you know, car ride. Oh, and I forgot to mention, this hotel, I asked the front desk why it's so slow right now. And they did tell me that because it's before Christmas. After Christmas, it does get much busier. So I did go ask about that. I just happened to get lucky, and there's not that many people here right now. So that's kind of why it feels like I rented the place out for ourselves. So think about that when you plan to come somewhere. All the cruises I go on, always packed with people. It's really nice to have a pool all to yourself, use all the amenities. So I was shocked, I did not know this, but I guess it does get very busy here, especially around the New Year's and around the carnival time. So as of now, the sun is out. It is about, I want to say 88 degrees. It's hot, so it's nice to be in a pool. Sun is shining, quite beautiful here. All right, let's head down and do a room tour. What do you think? The hallway is so dark, the automatic lights didn't come on. But let's take a look at this room, huh? What do we think? Looks nice and clean from the looks of it. We have some space on the right here, put our bags. This bed looks pretty comfy. Got our light switches here. We got a Bible. These pillows are quite interesting. Oh, trying to turn on the lights here. Sorry about that. I like the picture of the boat on the wall. It's nice. There should be some safety cards and evacuation stuff, I think, on the door here, but it's missing. It's kind of interesting. Look at this, huh? No molestar. Do not disturb. I haven't seen that word before. Don't molest. I don't know. It doesn't say molest, but In Portuguese, it kind of sounds like that, you know. Nice little sitting area here where the desk is. You can't smoke in the room. Look at that, the room has been sterilized. That's nice. Everything is clean. Here we got some instructions, what time you can come in, what time you can leave, how to use the telephone. I won't be using the telephone, but some information here in case you're interested. If you need more towels, to call the reception as well. I like the wood furniture here. This is nice. A little duvet cover. Quite nice. My favorite thing over here on the nightstand coming up, the AC control. This is a funny old telephone, huh? This telephone looks like it's from the 90s. What's your favorite remote control? You like the TV? This is Sky. Let's see if the TV works actually. I'd be interested. Let's turn it on. I'm really liking this picture. Hoping I can find somewhere where they took that picture. Oh, TV's coming on. That's a great thing. Oh, it's even a smart TV. Can cast my YouTube channel. Yeah, here we go. It's a nice size room, huh? What do you think? I know I've already mentioned it, but I'm not feeling these small little pillows. I'll have to let you know how it works out. A little bit of kind of stains on the sheets. Overall, the sheets look pretty good. Oh no, here's another one. Yeah, that's kind of ugly. I was just saying how I was happy at how clean everything was, but those stains. But pillows look good. No dust anywhere I can find. Let's just check the mattress, make sure everything's okay. Fairly new mattress, that's pretty good. No signs of activity of any little critters that we don't like. Nice to give some cold cups. Wish there was some water in there though. If you actually go downstairs and ask for some water, the water is warm, and there's nowhere to get any ice. And when it's like 90 degrees out, you want some ice water. You want some cold water. There's a nice closet here, some hangers. Nice that it closes up a little bit. That safe is a little rusted out, huh? What do you think? It is in the wall. I was in a hotel not too long ago. You could actually pick the safe up out of the closet and it's like take it right out. Oh yeah, score! Another pillow. Throw that on the bed. I'm gonna use that. That just made my whole night right there. There we go. Alright, let's go ahead and check out this bathroom. Nice little sink, hot and cold. I love that there's hot and cold. Some hotels in Brazil don't offer the hot valves. Couple little amenities, I think is some conditioner. Shampoo, I'm imagining. Some soap. It's nice that it's branded. Has the hotel name on it. And then there's our shower. Looks pretty good, huh? Not too bad. You got little bidet wand. Clean yourself up after using the bathroom. Overall, the room is looking pretty good. I'm excited about this. Let me know what you think of the room. I like this, especially for what I paid. Wait till you see what I paid. This is, I think it's a pretty great bargain. Good value for the money here. And now for my favorite part of the room. What would be my favorite part? The balcony. Check this out, huh? You get a nice view of the pool. You could actually hang a hammock out here. There's some hooks on the wall. But you can just lay right here. Take in a nice breeze. Look over at the pool. Oh, I'm getting hungry. Let's go grab some grub. We walked down the street from the hotel and found a little burger place. Let's check it out. So look at this. The lady has got a burger for themselves because it's so huge. They're gonna split this up in 3 ways. It was actually fun to see the kitchen trying to cut it up in 3 ways. But full of cheese, beautiful and delicious French fries. Look at those onion rings. I got myself a chicken sandwich. It even came in like a falafel with an egg and some ham. Yes. After that, we head back and went to bed. Now we got up and we're gonna have some breakfast at the hotel. It's a nice, beautiful little spread here. All right, so last night it was kind of dark. We arrived late, but we are in Conceição da Barra. That's how you say it. It's like it's a part of kind of another district beyond San Mateos in Espírito Santo. We're still in the same state. So we arrived at the Cricare Hotel. I'm trying to practice these words. I hope I'm doing good. Cricare. C-R-I-C-A-R-E. It's a hotel here right in this district. And we arrived late. Like I said, we went out, we grabbed some food. It was kind of dark, but I did some quick shooting here of the room, kind of take a look. I slept in good. The bed was nice and comfy. I just got up, went and had some breakfast, and everything is going well. Gonna go down and use the pool. Just wanted to make a quick review here of the hotel. So in terms of labels for food, there are no labels on the food. However, it is pretty amazing. You get to actually make your own breakfast. So they give you a little paper that you have to make out, and you can literally ask questions at the front desk. So they do this when you check in. When you check in, they'll give you a paper that you then decide what you'd like to have for breakfast, and you can put down any dairy, allergies like I have, or any other sensitivities that you may have. So they do like a scrambled egg for breakfast, which I had, and I put down obviously no lactose, no milk, no butter in the eggs. They were able to accommodate that. They had bread that had no lactose. They had tons of fruit for breakfast. So again, there are no labels, but in terms of accommodations, you can actually, they will accommodate any type of food allergy, which was amazing. In terms of the options for the breakfast, I was quite pleased. There was coffee, there was juice, there was fruits, there was some smoked turkey, there was some ham, there was little hot dogs mixed in a little tomato sauce with some scrambled eggs and bread, of course. It was quite delicious. The flavor was very good. I like the breakfast, and it's really nice that it's actually all included in your price. So you don't have to pay extra for the breakfast. It is included with your stay. In terms of the place, everybody has been extremely friendly, very welcoming. When we entered last night, they called us because we were at our family's house for hours after we got here. We had to do a reunion and dance and sing. So they called us around 10 just to ask us, hey, what's up? Are you guys, what time are you planning to arrive? They did say that the check-in is open 24 hours, but they're just trying to plan our arrival, so they wanted to gauge that. It does seem as though we are maybe the only people at the hotel. I think maybe there's a few other families, and I say maybe a few because I saw when I was leaving the breakfast 2 other people did come down to get breakfast. But I haven't seen many other people in the hotel, so it's almost like we rented out the place for ourselves, which is a little bit strange right now. I don't know exactly why that is, because I think this is almost peak season in Brazil right now, summertime. So I would expect it to be a little bit busier. But again, with the holiday, you know, on Tuesday, so today is Saturday the 21st, I think. I gotta double check. Dates always get weird when you're on vacation, right? So Saturday, I think, and then Tuesday is actually Christmas Eve. Wednesday would be Christmas. So if Wednesday's Christmas, yeah, today's the 20th, I think. So maybe it doesn't get busier here until like after Christmas, maybe the New Year's. But as of right now, it's very tranquil. There's not a lot of people around. We're gonna go down, enjoy the pool for a couple hours. The pool looks amazing, and how incredible that you could have the whole pool to yourself. So, I mean, usually like, you know, out in Vegas, you gotta rent a chair. I mean, you know, this is so packed. So right now, it seems like we got the whole place to ourselves, which is pretty amazing. So when we arrived, they were incredibly nice. They went through all the paperwork. You do have to bring government ID anytime you check into a hotel in Brazil. It's the culture of how it is. So you have to have either your passport or some type of government issued ID when you do a check-in, and you have to have it for every guest in the room. So even if you're the only one, you know, on the registration, for everybody who's inside the room, they require to see a physical ID. They'll make a copy of that. Sometimes the process may take a little while, depending on hotels. It did take about 20 minutes to check in, which wasn't too bad, but they'll go through all that, and then they'll do your form of payment. This hotel, you can use credit card, register online, and book the room using your credit card online, which is great. They'll just ask for the physical copy of the card when you get here, and obviously charge you for the room. My room rate when it comes to cost for one night in this room with the amenities of the pool, of the breakfast included, everything came down to $87, which I think is great value for what you get here in this room. And that may fluctuate again depending on currency and whatever else, but as I see the charge, it's about $87 for the room per night, which I think is a great deal. So other things to talk about, other amenities they have, like I said, they have the pool here. I did not see a gym. I don't think they have a gym on the property, but beautiful pool. Inside the pool, there is a walk-up bar, which is nice, a nice wet bar. Great little property, and you are within walking distance of a beautiful little city, which I'm gonna check out. They're supposed to have some real nice stuff, a nice church. I wanna go see all that. So the amenities of the hotel is pretty nice. Parking is also included. It's not an additional charge, and it is secure. It's gated, so you have to tell the desk when you're coming in. There's a little camera. They may look at you, and you kind of pull into the parking, and then you leave. So again, overall, I think a very nice stay. Would recommend this hotel. In terms of cleanliness, when it comes to the room, I did find those couple of stains on the sheets. However, that aside, everything else is extremely clean. I did bring out my trusted little UV light, and I don't know what the stains were, but it didn't look like it was blood or fluids. But I did take off that sheet. I didn't use that sheet. So everything else was fine. Bathroom was nice and clean. The hot water got very hot. So it's nice to have hot water in a hotel. Not all hotels I've stayed at in Brazil have hot water, so that was nice, because it's good to shave sometimes, you know. When I'm used to the cold weather, I need hot water to shave my face. So that was welcomed. The TV worked good. The Wi-Fi, unfortunately, I don't know if it was the time of night I was using it when I arrived at like 1:30, 2 o'clock, but it was extremely slow. It did not work very well at all. This morning it's working a little bit faster, but again, kind of weird because there's not that many people here in the hotel. So the Wi-Fi is a bit slow. That might be something to keep in mind. I am using cell service on my phone, which I recommend that you have, especially for credit cards, because sometimes they'll send fraud alerts. Anytime you travel, I think you should be able to have some type of service on your phone because you need to get those alerts in order to keep your card unblocked if you're using credit cards everywhere, like I am. So Wi-Fi was unfortunately an issue, but aside from those things, I mean, I think it's a great place, nice place to spend a day. So just minutes from the hotel, you will find this little chapel right here, which is really adorable. I just walked inside. There's boats. What I really want you to see and hear though is I mean, amazing. So quiet. I haven't even found people yet. The only people that I saw were the people who worked in the hotel. And otherwise, driving all around the city, literally, you see like nobody. I'm not saying the city's abandoned. There's a lot of houses, everything looks great, but it is really kind of awkward how there's few people around right now. In the middle of the summer, it's hot, it's beach time. We are beachfront right now, and there's just nobody around. I guess everybody is shopping for Christmas. Maybe that's what it is. They're all out buying presents because there's nobody here. It's kind of awkward. Everywhere around the town, it's just like empty. And it's, what is it, 2:30 right now, 2:30 in the afternoon. So we're gonna try and go around the town. Hopefully we find some more people. Hopefully there's some lunch open. Try some mukeka, which is like a fish stew. It's famous in this state. We're trying to hopefully try to find like a bunch of places that sell mukeka, so we can try it in a bunch of places. I hope there's some people around. This is a beautiful church. I don't know how long ago it was built. I can't actually find that on the sign, but all the wood details, it's just amazing. Very, very cute chapel. Nice little light blue. Very nice little town. I like it so far. It's just very, very quiet. And I'm looking for the people. And I can't seem to find where they are. So literally, we're right on the beach, right at the church. But we're all alone here in Brazil.
Olha que bonitinho, gente. Olha só que legal, as casinhas. Fantástico.
So the good news is I found a few people.
Yes.
Maybe 10. It's still like I've never seen a city or like a little, district so quiet before. It's almost like nobody around. I mean, maybe it's the heat. Am I too crazy to be out in the heat? Maybe that's what it is. Check out this church, huh? This one looks older than the other one. It's right in the middle of the center right here. City Hall is right over there. Beautiful tree. The sun is amazing. Of course the sun is hot though. Make no mistake about it. But here we are. We're gonna have some lunch. Some mukeka, the fish stew, right over here at the Casarão do Cais. I think that's how you say it. And try this place out, see how it is. I'll let you know. Should be quite delicious. That's what I'm hoping. We found a few people, not many, but a few. Still really empty, all things considered. A little bit of music going on now. People are excited. I just thought I'd walk around. We already placed our order for food. My family's sitting right there. Didn't even have to wait for a table. Check out all this stuff, huh? Nice fishing community. I gotta tell you, it doesn't get any better than eating fish like this. Seriously, the flavor is just like unbelievable. If I had words to describe it, I would. It just tastes so nice. It has like a, oh my God, it's really hard to describe. It's just so incredible. So fresh, the fish. It has like a tomatoey kind of base to it, but it's just incredible. I don't like spicy food, but they can add spice if you like. It's just so good. And of course you can put it together with rice, and then there's the pirão, which is this sauce right over here. It's also made from a fish stock. You can put this on top of rice. And then of course the fried platter. There's fried fish, fried shrimp. There's a steak, and then of course some French fries. Just incredible. Could it get better than this? There's fried food too. Thank you so much for watching. God bless you, and please keep loving what moves you. See you in the next video.